This conference will now be recorded.
So if anybody can explain me what is an income statement is? Excuse me, girls.
It, it provides you the revenue which you make in a year.
Okay. 1 second, girls. I'll just pick a call. Tell me, girls. Income statement. Somebody was telling something about income statement. Sorry. Tell me, ma.
It provides us the income which we have in at the end of the year after we
Okay.
deducted all our expenses.
Yes, very good. So anyone else? Anyone else? So that's it about income statement. So why do I need to know the income statement? Why do I need to have the income statement?
From the income statement, we can actually find out different types of ratios.
Like, so here we will get to know the details related to the company return on investments, the risk factors, financial flexibility, and operation capabilities. So those things and all we'll get to know. So returns on investments. So this shows the overall company's performance. So risk, when I'm talking about risk, it is an uncertainty associated for the future. Okay. So financial flexibility, it is the firm's adaptability to the new variations or changes that is going to happen in the business. Operating capabilities, it is the firm's ability to maintain different level of operations that will be happening in the business. So what is the top line of the business? What is the top line and bottom line of the business, if I speak? So top line, I can tell it has a revenue which is going to happen whenever the sales is happening. So bottom line, I can tell either it is a profit or a loss. So both both in this two things, I'm going to get to know one thing. Whatever happens between these two is all about the income statement. So can you tell me the generic formula for this income statement?
Revenue minus expenses.
Yes, very good. So revenue minus expenses equals to profit or loss of the business. So why do we need income statement? Can you mention some uses of income statement?
Helps us to analyze where our revenues are coming and what are our main source of expenses,
Very
main
good.
reason for our
Mm,
expenses.
very good. So I can mention it has internal and external uses. So internal uses means there are board of directors, company management to analyze where the business stands. This helps them to know to take the appropriate decisions to make the profits. So these are called as internal uses of income statement. So external users means external users. So internal users means the company management, the directors, those people. External user,
Ma'am, you can get to know the share price per share, how much each investor is getting, dividend or
yes,
something like that.
very good. So we can tell it about the creditors, the investors. So whoever they are investing the money, competitors. So they check whether they can invest in the business, isn't it? So here we can talk about the operating revenue and non-operating revenues. Correct? So what is the operating revenue, or I can tell it has direct income?
It is basically related to how the business, what business you have, and it is related to the revenue of the business
Yes,
of what
very
you're
good.
doing.
Yes, very good. So it refers to the revenue gained by the company by performing primary activities. Example, I'm selling some item, I'm going to get the money. So that is the operating revenue, or I can tell it has direct income. So can you tell me what is operating expenses or direct expenses?
Any expenses made regarding the business which
Like
you are conducting. Like if I have to buy pens, so I'll have to get raw materials for making
direct
the pens.
expenses, direct expenses.
It can be as rent also, rent related to the
Hmm.
building
Yes.
or like that.
Anyone else?
Ma'am, raw materials, labor.
Yes, very good. So it can be raw materials, it can be factory rent, cost of fuel, carriage, inward wages. All those things comes under the operating expenses or direct incomes. Indirect income or
If
non-operating revenue.
if we've made any investment in some place, so if we get the dividend or any interest which we've any loan which we have lent and we are getting interest on it, it is not related to the business but outside the business. So we're getting
Very good.
income.
Indirect expense or non-operating expenses.
Any expenses which is made which is not related to the business, like in for buying so our if for buying any investment you are or any shares you are making an investment, so that is an expense.
So I can also tell it has I'm paying the salary, I'm paying the telephone bills, stationery items, carriage outward, anything has such where the money is going out. So that can be considered as indirect expenses. So this is some of the key factors that comes under the income statement. So here we have the 5 different cases where we are going to work on this income statement. Okay. So I think last class and all we have directly worked on in the balance sheet itself, we have worked on the income statement. So here there is a simple example given. I wanted you people to put the values. I'll give you some time to solve it. Then you people are going to tell me how this has to be solved. First you try and then tell me. We will solve it together. Any doubts you can ask? Any doubts, please ask.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, what about others? Only one person was able to solve. What about others? Anywhere getting stuck or getting confused, please ask.
Ma'am, please
Ma'am,
give 2 minutes.
Yes, ma. Yes, ma.
ma'am,
Someone else? Yes, ma.
ma'am, I was doing, ma'am, but I'm not understanding what this OPEX is.
Operating expenses. Operating expenses means like rent, salary, marketing expenses. So these are the
So
operating
total of
expenses.
that.
So total of that is here they must have given the operating expenses. See, individually they have given rent
Yeah,
2000
ma'am.
rupees, salary 5000 rupees, marketing expense 3000 rupees. So these are the operating expenses.
Ma'am, actually, in this, like, we have to take the values from the statement and then add it up here, ma'am.
Yes, yes. So you have to take the values and put it in the line items.
Okay, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, what is D and A?
Depreciation and amortization.
So there is no value of depreciation and amortization.
Depreciation,
Oh,
purchased car,
hmm.
purchased car worth
Okay,
rupees
ma'am.
2 lakh rupees. Amortization they have not given, but they are telling that ABC company purchased a car worth rupees 2 lakh through loan at 8%. Expected life of the car is 10 years. So 2 lakh divided by 10, I'll get the depreciation value.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, done.
Okay. Okay, now tell me what should I enter for the sales? Company ABC, where number of pens sold was 800 numbers. So wait. 800 numbers at a price of rupees 200. Initially, the company ABC had 500 pens and purchased at a rate of 50. Additionally, 400 more pens at a price of 50 to execute the order. So totally they bought 900 pens at the rate of 50 rupees. And out of that 900 pens, they sold 800 pens at the rate of 200. Okay, so the company, however, incurred expenses like rent rupees 2000, salary at rupees 5000, marketing expenses rupees 3000. To run this business, ABC company purchased a car worth 2 lakh through loan at the rate of 8%, and expected life of the car is 10 years. Tax to be paid by is 30%. Find the net income. Now tell me what is the sales.
800 into 200.
Very good. 800 into 200. So COGS will be
500 into 50 plus 400 into 50.
COGS. So I have sold 800 numbers of pens. So to the items whatever I have sold, that is 800 pens. So how much the cost that I have spent in order to buy those pens? So it will be 800 into 50. Cost of goods sold. Cost of the goods that are sold. So 800 pens I have sold. So the cost that I have incurred to buy those is 50 rupees per pen. So total it is 40,000 rupees I have spent in order to buy it. Okay, now gross profit.
Sales minus COGS.
Very good. Sales minus COGS. So then rent
2000.
equals 2000. Then salary.
5000.
5,000.
Very good. Then marketing expenses
3,000.
3,000.
3000. So alt equals, so I get 10,000 for my total operating expenses. So my EBITDA will be
Gross profit minus total
very good.
operating.
So gross profit minus total operating expenses. So depreciation and amortization.
No, 2 lakhs divided by 10.
20,000.
So 20,000. EBIT
1 lakh 10 minus 20.
very good. So then interest expenses
2 lakhs into 8%.
into 8%. Very good. EBT
90,000 minus 16,000.
very good. So tax will be on which amount?
74,000 into 30%.
Very good. So profit after tax will be
74,000 minus 22,200.
so this is what the answer you need to get. So very good, the one who was answering. So 51,800. Now try solving this income statement too. So once it is done, please tell.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, what about others?
Done, ma'am.
Okay, so tell me the line items. So sales value. So directly you have to just take in the values. So here COGS. So what they are telling, opening stock. So opening stock is beginning inventory plus purchase. So material purchased minus closing stock, ending inventory. So gross profit will be sales minus COGS. So operating expenses, R&D expenses equals, so R&D expense, repairs and maintenance, then salaries. Okay, salaries 2,40,000, lease payment 52,000, advertising expenses 68,000. So total operating expenses will be 4,17,000. So on this EBITDA will be gross profit minus total operating expenses. So D&A, that is depreciation, so 78,000. So EBIT will be EBITDA minus depreciation value. So interest will be 64,000. EBT, earning before tax, will be equals EBT minus 64,000. Then tax will be 51,000. So profit after tax would be, so this value minus this value. So any doubts in this? So 1,67,000. Everybody got this answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now let's solve this income statement 3.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, what about others?
Done, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, so sales, sales, what is the value that I need to put it here?
100 into 750.
100 into 750. Very good. So COGS will be,
100 into 500.
that's 100 into 500. So gross profit will be sales minus COGS. So then operating expenses.
2000.
2000.
So gross profit minus operating expenses. I'll get my EBITDA. So depreciation. So
2000 plus
2000,
1000.
2000 plus
1000.
1000. So equals EBITDA minus depreciation and amortization. Interest will be
1 lakh into 10,000 into 10%. 1000.
equals 10,000 into 10%. Very good. So PBT will be profit before tax will be EBT, EBIT minus interest. So tax will be 25%. So that will be on profit before tax into 25%.
25%.
So here PBT will be 19, sorry, profit after tax will be PBT minus tax. So now dividend they are telling, so it will be equals profit after tax into 20%. So this will be the dividend what I'm going to pay. So reserves and surplus. So retained earnings, what we call it as profit after tax minus the dividend. So this is my reserves and surplus. So this will sit in the balance sheet. So which we call it as retained earning or retained profit. So everybody got the answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. So next coming for income statement. So try solving this.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma.
Ma'am, for the revenue thing,
Hmm.
do we have to take the 8% increment on 900 itself throughout 5 years or the incremented value?
So on 988% plus the previous year value.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, that will be from the second year, no?
Yes, that will be from the second year.
Ma'am, the one which you given below the gross profit, are all of them operating expenses or should we segregate them?
No, this things and all, it is the operating expenses. So the operating expenses is already given. So you have to put the
Okay.
sum and take this value.
Okay.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma.
Ma'am, the EBITDA is very less than the depreciation. So we are
Hmm.
getting the answer in
So first
minus, so
year
it
you will
is
get it
in
in
case of
negative.
loss.
First year you will
Yes.
get it in negative only.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, so first year there will be no tax given.
Yes. So if it is a negative value, tax will not be implemented on it.
Okay, ma'am.
Done, ma'am.
Okay, what about others?
Ma'am, please give 2 minutes.
Yes, yes, dear.
Done, ma'am.
So the one who was trying, it is done.
Yes, ma'am, done.
Okay, so they are telling that revenue, it will be
One mark.
incremented. Yes, ma?
I'm
Done?
done.
Okay. So revenue, they are telling increment by 8% yearly. So here on here, there is 8% increment that is happening on the revenue. So I'll take the first year value into 8% plus the previous year value. So I'm going to drag this fill handle. So here COGS increment by 12% yearly. So previous year value into 12% plus the previous year value. So now gross profit will be revenue minus COGS. Now equals sum of this value. So these are my operating expenses. So I'm going to drag this. So here EBITDA will be equals 550 minus 509. So that will be gross profit minus the operating expenses. So I'll get this value EBIT. So it will be equals EBITDA minus depreciation. So depreciation value is already given. So I'm going to drag it. So PBT, profit before tax. So EBIT minus the interest. So first year it will be loss. Okay. So first year it is going to be a loss. Then tax. So it is a loss means I cannot apply the tax on it. So I'll keep it 0. So here what I did is I just kept it 0. Why? Because the first year it is a loss. So equals previous. Sorry, girls, my system ran into some issues. Extremely sorry about it. Equals yes, your revenue into 8% plus the previous year value. So I'll come here and drag it. So COGS, they are telling that there will be an increment. So previous year value into 12% plus the previous year value. So I'll drag it. Gross profit will be revenue minus COGS. So I'll come here, drag it. So here it will be sum of operating expenses. Close the bracket. So EBITDA will be equals gross profit minus operating expenses. Come here. So next EBIT, it will be equals 41. That is my EBITDA minus depreciation. So profit after tax will be EBIT minus interest. So tax will be, so the first year there is no tax. So equals 0. Equals the second year value into that telling 35% of tax. So PAT will be equals PBT minus tax. So first year it's a loss and you have to get this values. So everybody got this answer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So next one, income statement 5. So here in this one, so this two cells, so selling and administration cost and EBITDA, just remove these two lines. So there is calculation which I've left it out without removing. Just remove this. So that is row number 15 and 16. Just delete it and then solve.
Ma'am, what do we have to delete?
So row number 15 and 16, ma. So selling and administration cost and EBITDA is there, no? So just the cells what I have selected, select it and press delete and then proceed.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am, can you show me the previous one once more? My values are not matching actually.
You are able to see the screen, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Okay, ma'am, thank you.
So solve this fifth one, income statement.
Done, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am, now once we find sales, COGS, and gross profit for
Hmm.
EBITDA in this particular case, how do we proceed?
So EBITDA, what you have to do? So sales minus COGS will be your gross profit, isn't it? So selling and administration cost, what they are telling, it is on 25% on your revenue. Okay. So whatever the sales revenue you are getting, on that 25% you need to calculate. So gross profit minus selling and administration cost will be your EBITDA. EBITDA minus depreciation will get your EBIT. EBIT
Okay,
minus
ma'am.
interest, you will get your EBT.
Ma'am, done.
So what about others?
Done, ma'am.
Okay, now tell me how I should proceed further. So sales.
One lakh into 125.
So 1 lakh into 125. Okay. So is there anything I need to do it in the year 2?
Yeah, 1 crore 25 lakhs, you have to increase by 15%.
Into 15% plus the previous year value. So this is how the increase has to be shown. Now cost of goods sold
1 lakh into
1
75.
lakh into 75.
into 75. Okay, so COGS will be equals previous year into
20%.
20% plus the previous year value. So gross profit would be equals sales minus COGS. So here they are telling selling and administration cost will be on the revenue. So equals sales value into 25%. So EBITDA will be equals gross profit minus selling and administration cost. Depreciation values is already given. So EBITDA minus depreciation. So interest value is already given. So EBIT minus net interest. So this will be my EBT. So tax. So 30% of the earnings before tax. So EBT equals, EBT into 30%. So profit after tax will be EBT minus the tax. So did you people got the answer?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So any doubts? Any doubts in whatever we have done today, income statement?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So still 10 more minutes is there. Okay, in the meantime, I'll just call out the attendance. Just answer the attendance. Anchal? 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 Asta?
Yes, ma'am.
Aliza?
Yes, ma'am.
Aliza?
Yes, ma'am.
Alisa George?
Yes, ma'am.
Aliza Khan?
Yes, ma'am.
Amara?
Yes, ma'am.
Anagha?
Yes, ma'am.
Ananya? Anushri? Anushri?
Present, ma'am.
Aparna?
Present, ma'am.
Asta? Aisha? Ayesha? Aisha?
Present, ma'am.
Ayushi?
Present, ma'am.
Ayushi, yesterday you were present?
Yes, ma'am. Yesterday I was present. I have written in the chat box. My mic was not working.
Okay. Asta, sorry, Aisha,
Yes, ma'am, I'm present.
yesterday you are present, ma.
Yes, yes.
Siona, Diba Shakti,
Present, ma'am.
Dia,
Yes, ma'am.
Elvita, Elvita, Isha Agarwal,
Present, ma'am.
Asta Jain.
Present, ma'am.
Asta, you were not present for 4 days. Yesterday you are present.
Ma'am, I was present yesterday. You told my name and I was present for all the classes, ma'am.
Okay,
I was
fine.
Asta Jain. I'm Asta
Yeah.
Jain. Like there is one more Asta, I guess. So I think I
Yes,
marked
yes.
for her. So can you just
Okay.
check, ma'am?
Yeah, yeah. Ishani, Ishani Nanjappa, Janvi, Khyati,
Present,
Khyati,
ma'am.
yeah. This is Khyati, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Kriti, Kriti, Kriti Maurya, Kriti Maurya, Kumari Richa.
Yes, ma'am.
This is Kumari Richa,
Yes, ma'am.
Lipika.
Present, ma'am.
Lipika, were you present yesterday, ma?
No, ma'am, I wasn't there yesterday.
Okay. Maria, Nazli, Nazli, Nitya.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma. Who's
We are
this?
present.
Sorry?
Maria, ma'am. Maria is present. Maria.
Yeah, yeah. I marked present only. Nazli, Nitya, Opal, Parnavi, Prachi, Prachi Bajaj, Shivika, Shreya,
Oh, yes, ma'am. Present.
Shreya R,
Yes, ma'am. Yes. Okay.
Shreya H, Trishla Jain,
Present, ma'am.
Stotra,
Present, ma'am.
Tamanna,
Present, ma'am.
Vandana, Vinita,
Present, ma'am.
Kirtana S,
Present, ma'am.
Soumya, Soumya, Shruti,
Present, ma'am.
Shruti.
Present, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah. Is this Shruti?
Yes, I'm Shruti.
Abhijit,
Present, ma'am.
yesterday you are present, Abhijit?
Yes, ma'am. Yesterday I told you the
Yeah.
days I was absent also.
Yes, yes. Lakshita, Lakshita. So, okay, girls, you people can leave.
Ma'am,
Yes, ma.
ma'am, can you check my attendance? I am Astha Jain, ma'am. Like you said 2 times Astha, so I gave attendance
Yes,
for
yes. Yeah,
both,
ma, I have
ma'am.
marked it. I have marked it.
Ma'am,
I have
but you
marked that.
said that I was absent for 4 classes, ma'am, but I wasn't absent for 1 class also.
Yeah, I have marked it present for every day. All the days
Okay,
it
ma'am.
is present only.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. So people can leave, girls.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes, ma.